everybody. I have come on today because people have said to me they like my tips, business tips that I'm giving. So I decided to come back and give you a Monday business tip. Today I want to talk about presentation. How are you presenting your business to the public? And a lot of people don't think about presentation. A lot of people don't think presentation is important, but it is. So I want to tell you a little story real quick. When I was teaching a class about hair extensions and weaving, I actually took the group of students on like a field trip. And I called it a field trip because we went to 2 beauty supply stores. And one of the beauty supply stores that we went to was in like a urban neighborhood. And we went to this beauty supply store in the urban neighborhood. And in the urban neighborhood, the wall was packed with a bunch of hair, and the prices were different. The hair was like $9.99. You know, it's like marked down really, really cheap. So, and reasonable, you know, for that community. So I took them to another beauty supply store, and it was actually in the mall. This was in North Carolina. And I took them to a beauty supply store in the mall. So when we went to the mall, that store had chandeliers, and what I had them to do is write down the name brands of some of the hair, the different styles of hair that they saw in the other store. So what we were gonna do is when we went to the mall and went to that beauty supply store, we compared prices. And so when we compared the prices, same brand, but in the mall, the store they had chandeliers, the hair was boxed in cases, they were standing upright, they were not hanging on the wall and all of that. So I just want you guys to understand the importance of presentation. And I say that too because why is it my graduates, after they finish the hair loss certification class, they're able to get $500 to $3,500 for wigs, weaves, and extensions. And you're in your regular salon doing wigs, weaves, and extensions, and you're not getting those same prices. So it's all about the way that you're presenting the information. So this is your Monday tip. So in my hand, and let me tell you this before I go to this. Go to TonyLove.com and you can watch a free online session about the hair loss certification class. So go to TonyLove.com, click on education and class registration, and you can watch a free online session about the class. Now, let me give you let me bring it home a little bit if you still don't get it about presentation. I'm holding in my hand a Louis Vuitton bag. This Louis Vuitton bag is a $5,000 bag. This plain Louis Vuitton bag. It looks plain, nice size. It has pockets, it has like a magnet that holds it together, and there are pockets and opening on each side, and it has black leather going across here and black leather going across here. When you go to the Louis Vuitton store, if you go in a store, I didn't purchase this bag, so let me put that out there. This is a $5,000 bag. But what my point is, when you go to a Louis Vuitton store, it's about scarcity too, because you have to go to Louis Vuitton to get the real Louis Vuitton bags. Now, if you go to, hey Reginald, if you go to a Louis Vuitton store, the presentation is awesome. The store is not clustered and crowded. The store is nice. When you go to check out, you don't see a cash register sitting on top. Actually, there's a glass right there on the countertop. You look down, The register and all is down there. That is nice and clean and it looks beautiful. And hey, Jackie, so the thing about it is, why would you pay $5,000 for this purse? Well, one, we like to look rich. So people will, hey Cam, people want to look rich for one. So what they'll do is go to Louis Vuitton and purchase this bag. But it's also about the quality, the exclusivity of it all. And when you go to the store, hey Shamika, hey Sonia. So when you go to the store, your cheapest purse in that store is probably going to be about $1,300. But you will go and invest. Like I said, this is a $5,000 bag. I think this bag was bought on sale for $2,500. Now, when you go to a Louis Vuitton store, you get a big, nice box, the big brown box, and it has the rope going across it. You get the Louis Vuitton bag, shopping bag, and it has the raised letters. So again, how are you presenting your services? Are you just bringing your client in saying, oh, what we gonna do today? Or is it a presentation that you're doing? So again, this is not an ad for Louis Vuitton. This is just to show you the how they present. So when you present your services a certain way, then you can demand certain prices. But if I'm coming to your salon and your barbershop and the music loud and everybody gossiping and you know it's not clean and you hadn't changed nothing in 10 years, you can't charge me those prices because your presentation is not good. It's not, you gotta, I'm paying for what I'm getting. And Louis Vuitton, like I said, he can charge, the makers of Louis Vuitton can charge, I think maybe the cheapest bag in there, maybe $1,300 in the store, unless you get a knockoff, you know, which is not the real thing. So a lot of people get the knockoffs because they want to look rich. But the people that can afford these bags, some of them don't even buy these bags at these prices. And those are the people that can afford it. But the people that can't afford it will go on and buy it. But the point is, it's about the presentation and the way they present Louis Vuitton, Rolls Royce, Maseratis. It's enticing. You want it. You want to be a part of that exclusive club, the exclusive group of that little small percentage of people that can afford it. So that is why my graduates are able to get $500 to $3,500 per client, doing the same thing you're doing. So you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. They doing weaves. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Shamika, again. Yes, presentation is everything. So, like I said, hey, Reginald, $5,000 bag. It's how, if you ever go in a Louis Vuitton store, you feel rich. I mean, even if you ain't got $2 in your pocket, you feel just in the atmosphere. They have a rich atmosphere. And guess what? You buy into it. You want to be a part of it. So the thing I'm saying to you as a cosmetologist or barber is how you present yourself. It's how you present your services. You can have the best skills in the world. And I know as stylists, we competitive. We be looking at the celebrities' hair on television, be like, I could have weaved her hair better than that. I could have made her wig better than that. How did she get that job? It's all about the presentation. And it's about who you know. But I'm also, because some people get the hookup or they know somebody that knows somebody can make a phone call for them. But even if that happens, hey Johnny, you still have to perform. Hey Clementine, so you still have to perform. And if you can't perform, then people are not going to pay you those prices. Now, again, if you're a cosmetologist or barber, go to TonyLove.com. Click on education and class registration. If you are a beauty industry person, period, and you need coaching, or if you have a business. Last week I did a live and somebody in the nursing field contacted me because they're interested in starting their own nursing educational program. And Shalonda Jones, I helped her get her business started. So if you are just wanting to start a business or improve your business or your presentation, then go to education on TonyLove.com. Hey guys, and hey Jackie Cruz, and you can click on our Business Leaders Program, and I can coach you through it. But I'm telling you, TonyLove.com, education and class registration. Again, this is a $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag that was on sale for $2,500. Now, those of y'all that know me know I didn't pay for that much for a bag. But the point is, people are paying this much. And this bag is a 2014 edition. So this bag is like 5 years old. But look at the quality. So are you a hairstylist? Hey, Patricia, are you a hairstylist out here that's flat ironing somebody's hair, and they go out in the humidity, and the next thing they know, they paid you $80 or $50, and they got to go home and do their hair over, and they just left your shop. So this is why a lot of people are not busy today. One is because your presentation. Two, how, some people not even doing consultations. My hair loss clients, students, graduates, they do a consultation, and that consultation should last 45 minutes to an hour because you should be available to answer people's questions. Some of y'all hadn't done a consultation since you left beauty school, those of y'all that went to school. So it's how you presenting your services, and then it's your quality of work. Like I said, this bag is a $5,000 bag, and this is a 2014 edition. So this is a five-year-old bag that still looks brand new because of the good quality. Are you going out, leaving a salon, and when you leave your salon, your hair look like you never even been to the salon? Or you tell people you just got your hair done, and they looking at you like, what? So, and another thing, we got to stop jumping on these fads. People start using flat irons. A lot of stylists just did away with their Marcells. Put your Marcells down like, oh, I ain't using those no more. That's old school. But your client going out here and the humidity hits their hair with some of these flat irons, and they looking like they need to come back and get their hair done again. So this is not everybody, but sometimes you might still need to use your Marcells and then use your flat irons on somebody who, has the texture of hair that will, the flat irons would do well. We just can't do one thing on everybody. You have to know when to change and what you're doing and why you're doing it. So that's the other mistake. But the tip today is about presentation. If you want to make sure that hey Nasana, hey Angie, hey Valerie. So you want to make sure your presentation is good. Because think about this. I'm trying to say hey everybody. Hey, what is that? Okay. Hey Roberta. Hey so-called the barbers. Scope the barber. And she rise. Hey Evelyn Kroom. So again, it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. You can have a yard lawn business. You can have a car wash. You can have a beauty salon, a barbershop, a clothing store. Even in your clothing store, how are your clothes positioned? Do you have them in a certain order? Do you have the clearance rack in a certain place? But again, when you go into a Louis Vuitton store, this bag is 5 years old. It's a $5,000 bag, and it looks like it's brand new, and it's not. And when you go to the store, y'all, they have it laying there flat, and they give you this huge box, a huge brown box, and it has Louis Vuitton on it, and it has the ropes on it, and then they stick that box down in this Louis Vuitton shopping bag, nice quality shopping bag, and it has raised letters on the bag. So again, how are you presenting your services? You have to present your services. It's just like dating. The guy has to present himself a certain way, or ladies, we're not going to look at him. We're not going to talk to him. You know, same thing. The way females, you present yourself to the guy. He may be turned on. He may be turned off. Your conversation may not be good. He might not like the way you dress. It could be a lot of different things. So presentation is important. How you present your services. And again, how are my graduates getting $500 to $3,500 per client doing the same thing you're doing, which is wigs, weaves, and extensions? And I'm going to leave you guys with that. And if you want the answer to that, you need to sign up for the hair loss certification class. Take the class, because if you're investing, and some of y'all watching this have a Louis Vuitton bag, or a Coach, or a Prada bag, or a Birkin bag, or something like that, because everybody want to look rich. So you have these bags. Why would you invest in a Louis Vuitton bag to look rich or look wealthy, and not invest in yourself so you can be rich or be wealthy? So I'm going to leave you all with that tip today. Go to TonyLove.com, click on education and class registration. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. When you go, you can watch a free online session about the hair loss certification class. Hey Tish. Hey Bilal. And when you do, you can go and you can watch a free online class about this the hair loss certification. And in the presentation, we're going through different things that we talk about in the class. And my students are getting results. If you want to see the results that they're getting, go to TonyLove.com and click on graduate results. If you want to register for the class, click on education and class registration. If you have a different business, a car wash business, clothing store, jewelry business, and you want to take this business to the next level, or you want to change your presentation, or you want to, if you're just getting started. And for you young stylists, brand new stylists, I'm telling you right now, start with hair replacement. Don't get caught up listening to people saying, I've been doing hair 30 years. Look around and see, does it look like they've been doing hair 30 years, or does it look like they've been doing the same thing for 30 years and they are not changing? Look at how the salon looks. And then too, I don't care if chandeliers are hanging and everything. Look to see if any clients in there. You know, you got to pay attention to all of these things. So again, hey Michelle, so I'm going to ask you again, this is a $5,000 bag, 2014 edition. If someone is going to invest $5,000 in a purse to look rich, why wouldn't you invest that much money in your own self to be rich? That's what I want to leave with you guys today. And if you want to find the answer, you go to TonyLove.com and you click on education and class registration, and you get certified in hair replacement. And then you can buy what you want to buy. Because like I said, my students are getting $500 to $3,500 per client doing the same thing that you're doing. So you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. You have to learn how to take that knowledge that you have, take those skills that you have, and apply them in a different way. So again, TonyLove.com, click on education and class registration. Hey Chloe, hey Michelle, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.